The immense chambers of the War Forge Academy thrummed with the pulse of evolving technology. Energy shields shimmered softly overhead, while the clash of training sabers echoed through steel corridors. At the heart of it all stood Commander Felix Drake, his stance firm, his aura one of pride and precision. A strategic genius, unbeaten in countless battle drills, he had faced everything, or so he believed. Before him, Leia Graves appeared small by galactic measure, yet steadfast. Her dark, braided hair framed a face that could burn through alloy when provoked, and her eyes were calm, sharp, relentless. She hadn't come seeking fame or honor. She came to prove something greater, that an ancient weapon still held value in a world ruled by machines. Her sword, a katana born of old earth, ancient yet elegant, rested by her side. It looked almost absurd among the plasma arms and rail cannons of her peers. When Lieutenant Torshaw, a Filian soldier, snorted at the sight, she whispered, "What is that?" "Some museum piece." Drake, observing the exchange with his usual icy amusement, smirked. "It's not the weapon, Lieutenant. It's the wielder." Leia's boots tapped lightly as she crossed the arena's mirrored floor, her katana swaying in rhythm with each poised step. The hall fell silent, all eyes fixed on the coming duel of traditions. She halted at the center, lifted her chin, and met Drake's stare. "You brought an antique," Drake taunted, advancing a step, hands clasped behind him. His voice carried effortless scorn. "This is the War Forge Academy human. You're here to fight, not to show off relics." Leia's lips curved faintly. "I'm not here to fight with the sword. I'm here to show you why I carry it." Torshaw laughed aloud. "This'll be good. A metal stick against battle armor? She's delusional." Yet Leia's composure never broke. A still determination settled in her posture. "You'll see," she said evenly. Drake chuckled, activating his reactive combat suit. The armor shimmered plates, shifting in layers to repel every form of attack known to science. He regarded her with detached arrogance. "Let's make this simple. Graves, strike me. If you can't mark the armor, you fail. That toy's useless." Leia didn't blink. Her hand tightened on the katana's hilt. "I don't need to scar it. I just need to make my point." She moved, and in a single breath the blade sang, a quiet, swift arc, death in motion, gliding through the air. Across the room, a reinforced training dummy, built to mimic hardened armor resistant to plasma and ballistics, split cleanly in two. The sound that followed was gasps. The cut gleamed flawless, exact, too pure to be chance. Drake's smirk faltered, a trace of astonishment crossing his face. "A trick," he muttered. "Luck. My armor's not a toy." Leia's gaze held his, unshaken. "Then let's see if you still believe that when I'm finished." Without another word, she advanced. The air between them thickened, electric with anticipation. Her movements flowed like water, measured, lethal, impossible to ignore. Drake waited, still as iron, ready for the strike. His confidence returned, arrogance gleaming, as he imagined how easily he could sidestep her primitive blade. "You're not moving?" Leia asked, her voice calm but edged with challenge. "I don't need to," Drake replied, smug. "This armor can withstand anything." "Then you'll learn what this sword truly does," Leia murmured. The silence in the arena deepened, tension coiling like a spring. The surveillance drones above whirred softly, capturing every second. Leia adjusted her stance, one leg forward, blade low, breath steady. Then she struck. The sword flashed. Once, twice, too fast to track. She didn't attack outright. She studied the armor, eyes scanning each joint, each seam. Drake's confidence faltered only slightly, but he held his ground, thinking, asterisk, she can't even scratch me. That thing's useless, asterisk. Then Leia shifted, graceful as flowing water. Her katana rose in a single, fluid arc, the sound of the blade soft and melodic, as if slicing through air instead of alloy. For a heartbeat, nothing happened.
Drake
Stood motionless. Then, silently, the armor fell apart. Not shattered, not torn, but divided cleanly into 7 perfect segments, each piece sliding to the floor with a dull clang, leaving his undersuit untouched.
The
precision was uncanny. The crowd fell still. Leia's face betrayed no triumph. She wiped the blade with deliberate care and sheathed
it.
How did you do that? Drake's voice cracked, disbelief surfacing. Leia's tone was measured, almost gentle. Your armor's powerful, but perfection doesn't exist. Every system has a flaw. Drake's curiosity replaced his shock.
Then,
how did you find it? Leia answered softly. Your plates are fused, but like all metal, they have grain lines. I didn't use power. I used knowledge. Every seam has a rhythm. Strike at the right angle, and everything
comes apart.
That's why you were wrong. Torshaw's voice, quieter now, held respect. You've trained for this, haven't you? Longer than you can imagine, Leia replied. Whispers filled the arena. The arrogance that once surrounded Drake had faded, replaced by awe. How many humans can do
what you just did? He asked.
Leia smiled.
Slightly.
A few hundred, but it takes a lifetime. His eyes widened. And you've been training since I was 6, she said softly. It's my family's craft. We never stopped learning. The old ways still matter. Drake took in her words, nodding slowly. We were wrong to think human history was obsolete. You carry more than weapons, you carry legacy. Leia's smile deepened.
Exactly.
Tradition isn't the past, it's what keeps us moving forward. Later, Drake's comlink flared to life. A distress call from Outpost Mercury. A remote moon under siege by enemy war mechs. We move now, Drake ordered. But Graves, I'll need that blade again. Leia nodded. Her katana strapped tight to her back. You'll see why that's a good idea. As the squad readied for deployment, she turned to him, eyes sharp with resolve. Remember, Commander, sometimes the past holds the key to survival. They advanced toward Mercury, every soldier focused on the coming war. But Leia already knew what awaited. When technology fails, it's not the weapon that defines victory. It's the will behind it. At the stronghold, colossal enemy mechs loomed over them, metal titans primed for destruction. The mission was clear. Outthink the machines, find their weaknesses, strike. True. Leia drew her blade once more, calm
and certain.
This battle would demand everything her ancestors had taught her, every secret of steel, balance, and heart.